The Memphis Grizzlies are currently on a 10-game winning streak after beating the Golden State Warriors last night, which you can say is the biggest win for them this season. But they also beat the Brooklyn Nets, the Miami Heat, and even the Los Angeles Lakers, whatever that's worth nowadays. He even beat the Phoenix Suns. And after last night's game, it really reminded me of the Warriors before they started winning championships. Back in the 2013-2014 NBA season, nobody thought the Warriors would ever win a championship or they was going to build a dynasty. People was constantly saying a shooting backcourt or a guard-oriented team would never win a championship still. Curry was an all-star, but nobody thought he was going to win MVP just the next season after that. And in my opinion, this is no fluke. They made it to the playoffs last year. They beat the Golden State Warriors in a play-in tournament in Golden State, and they are now the third best team in the Western Conference. Now, back in the day before Warriors won a championship, before they went on a run, I remember watching a series in the playoffs when the Warriors played against the Clippers. And the Warriors gave the Clippers hell, everything. They threw everything at them. They almost beat them and went to Game 7. And this is when the Clippers had a prime Blake Griffin, a prime DeAndre Jordan, a prime Chris Paul. This team literally had at least 2 or 3 All-Stars on the team. Not to mention guys like J.J. Redick, Matt Barnes, Jamal Crawford, other key role players they had on their team. But still, nobody never seen it coming with the Warriors winning a championship or building a dynasty or Steph Curry becoming MVP and arguably the best player in the league at that time. And I see that now with the Memphis Grizzlies, with Ja Morant probably going to make the All-Star team this year. I would even say he's going to probably get some type of All-Team NBA selection, either it's first, second, or third. He's going to be in that conversation for sure. Now, another guy that I feel like is going underrated, which is their Klay Thompson that nobody really thinks about, is Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks is another guy that nobody on the Memphis Grizzlies seem to really think about, which is a very talented player. He's a lockdown defender. He can hit open shots. He can shot create. Last year was people were saying, who's the best player on this team, Ja or him? And this may be a hot take, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is almost like a Draymond Green role as power forward where he can guard on the perimeter. He could block shots. He can't really make as good as Draymond or anything like that, but he's a better shot creator. He's a better scorer. And they also have key role players at this very moment. Things can change during free agency, trades, or whatever, upgrade. But they also have Steven Adams, Tyus Jones, and Kyle Anderson, where I feel like key role players that you need that's going to stay grounded. It's just going to play their role. It's not going to score 20 points, but they're going to give you 10 a night, you know. Steven Adams may not give you 10 points, but he's going to give you 11 rebounds a night, a block shot, contested buckets consistently every night, you know. And that's basically the end of this video. If you're into basketball content or anything about basketball, the news, or anything like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting daily. Other than that, out.